Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, Mountaintop Motel Massacre. I stumbled across this film in a YouTube playlist for 80s films. I hadn't heard of it before. It's a fairly simple little slasher. It was made in 1982 in Louisiana, and it was released first in 1983. That was bought by another company, and they basically reshot the ending and added some gore and re-released it in 1985. I think the company was New World Pictures. They acquired the theatrical distribution, and I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's not hugely interesting. I mean, I'm having to get a bit more selective about my films because I have so many films. I culled my DVD collection, my physical DVD collection, but I've got a lot of digital downloads and things that I bought for films I'd never seen. And I'm just sort of watching them now and realising, did I need to buy that? Do I need to keep that? Am I ever going to watch that again? And this is one of those ones which I don't know if I'd watch it again. It was kind of okay. Basically, the story is about a woman who is put into a mental institution in 1978, I think, and then she gets out in 1980, and she goes back to this hotel she's been running. I think she killed her daughter, who was aware that she was having mental problems again. There's definitely a voiceover of this character talking. I'm like, I can't remember if she actually was killed or if she was just talking about her, and she was just sort of I can't remember how that ran now, but there's some allusion to this woman having committed past crimes and that. And the first crime she does commit is killing a guinea pig in a garden with like a hand scythe or sickle or whatever, and that was really traumatic. I had guinea pigs growing up, and that was just really horrible. But she's obviously deranged. She's running this hotel, and she just goes around killing people. You have a small selection of people who have come into the motel for the night. There's a older black guy who couldn't find a cheaper place. There's a couple. There's two girls who the car breaks down. They get picked up by this music executive who's talent scouting, and really he's just an ad executive and playing them. But they're sort of fun. The two girls work together and work together as a couple of friends. They could have been like the final girls, or sort of more central, but they're just some of the guests that are staying there. I mean, eventually they kind of work together. The group, they sort of become aware of what's happening and they start talking to each other, and there's a little bit of camaraderie between some of them, which kind of works. The girls, once one of them decides she doesn't want to audition for this executive in the hotel room, and everyone really does and wants to take advantage of this possible opportunity. And they do talk about the fact that he's probably just making this up, he's probably lying, and he is, because he's just an ad executive, but he's pretending to be a music executive. They sort of go their separate ways, and then one of the girls gets killed, and then those two kind of end up like a couple, brought together by the experience. So it's kind of interesting. It's got a weird atmosphere. It does have something about it that kind of works, but it's very low budget 80s sort of slasher, and it's not especially well acted or well produced or anything, but I don't know, it does have something about it I kind of enjoyed, but I'm not sure if I need to watch it again. So I'm really not sure. It might be one of the ones I ditch, because I've realised I have to start culling my horror movies because I just have far too many. And a lot of them I've just never watched. I was like, oh, a horror movie, buy it. You'll watch it one day. You'll always have like a horror movie to watch at night, and I sort of do, and I'm thinking now I'm never going to get through them all before I die. So I'm trying to watch them all, because Lord knows how long I have. So yeah, I don't want to give this a bad review and say, it's not worth it, getting rid of it, but I don't think I'd actually watch it again. The lead actress isn't particularly scary or interesting. It's more the way she goes around killing people, because she is mentally ill and she's sort of unpredictable, and that's sort of interesting. And the characters, like I said, are all sort of different, and they all sort of get their own sort of time. And like there's the couple, the guy gets bit in the face by a snake, and that's kind of scary. And then he gets killed when he's sort of in his bed, sort of trying to recover, and they're trying to get him medical attention, and she kills him anyway. And she kills one of the girls when she's, separates from the other girl, when she doesn't want to go in the bedroom with the executive. And yeah, it's a horrible scene where the older black guy is in bed and there's cockroaches and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know what's going to happen every time I look at films like this. I'm going to turn around and find excuses to keep it, because my initial response was, I don't need to watch this again, I'll get rid of it. And now it's like, so yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Then let me know what you think of Mountaintop Motel Massacre, if you've ever seen it. It was originally just called Mountaintop Motel, and then when they re-released it, they added the massacre, which they probably added, with the budget for the special effects on the end. But yeah, I'm going to go.